Okay. All right. I guess I'll just get started. I'm gonna probably put this up as like a VOD or something on like a YouTube channel maybe later, so I'll explain like a little bit what I'm doing right now to start out. I kind of just wanted to play around with just doing some random like source generation sci-fi sound design stuff. I went ahead and grabbed some gameplay captures earlier today of the strand abilities in Destiny because they sound friggin' awesome. So here's a little tidbit of some of those. And if anyone's in chat or anything, let me know like levels, if this is like way too loud or if my voice is way too loud or something. I really have this. I'd set this all up like this morning very quickly, so I have no idea if anything's actually working or sounds good. So, just let me know if I need to make any adjustments. Yeah, it's just a lot of this really cool, like, warbly, crazy, washy, like, wet, rubbery sounds. Lots of really, really good stuff. Oh, why is my flip thing? Oh, it's just a Reaper thing. Yeah, I copied all of my Reaper sessions or settings over from my like work computer today. This is on my personal computer. So it's probably gonna be some weird janky workflow things that don't work like the way that I'm used to them. I don't even have SoundMiner on here at all, so I'm just gonna try out using the, what's the hotkey for it? And yeah, the like Reaper Media Explorer thing, which I don't actually really have much experience with, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, anyways, I'll play this stuff again, just kind of all the way through to get an idea of everything that I am going to try and emulate. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of, if I had to just like guess at source and processing and stuff, it sounds like a lot of rubber and synth and a lot of like frequency shifter and like maybe I think they might use like manipulator and stuff, and just but maybe filter freak, kind of like oscillating a lot with LFOs and things, any sort of stuff that gets that really like warbly fast movement. So I'm probably just gonna play around with a bunch of stuff like that, and then we'll just kind of see what it turns into. I don't think I'm really gonna do like an actual sound replacement, like try and match any of the animations or something, but I still think it's fun to, like have a place to start where you're sort of emulating, and then you can kind of like see where that takes you, but you're not as locked into trying to make it sound exactly like the thing that you're emulating. It actually makes it a little bit better for your own like source library creation. So I guess I'll just get started and go in here. I don't have like a ton of sounds on this computer anyway. It's a lot of the like some of my old recordings from a long time ago, and then a bunch of the like crowdsource recordings from the field recording Slack. So let's just find some like rubber things in here. I think I have some stretchy stuff. Oh, this is some boom things. I want to try and limit myself to not just using boom sounds all the time. But I had some like tape stuff that I recorded. This is where this is going to be the part that's like way slower than my normal workflow, because normally I would just search in SoundMiner and have everything all set up really well. Where did I put it? I don't remember what I even called it. I think it should be like OS. Oh. Like stretchy wrap. Here it is. This is just a bunch of, it was like some plastic wrap that I had on some, I can't remember what it was, but just kind of rubbing stuff around on it and stretching it out and just trying to get these like weird warbly or stretchy sounds. Is there a way to do very speed pitch on here? That's one thing I always do in Sound Miner that I would love to be able to do, is just slow it down rather than just pitching it down, because it seems like this is just like real-time pitch stuff. I'm not sure. I guess not. Well, let's try. All right, so we have this playing through the selected track. So big thing that I like to do is I use the Sound Miner like DSP rack. And I'll just make like weird crazy chains in there and then just start running random source through it and seeing how it sounds. So I'm probably gonna try and do that for this. So I think I can add some effects here, and then they should, when I play stuff here, it should just run through the track that has these effects. Yeah, there we go. I'll just keep one of these for now. Yeah, I really want this to be pitched down a lot lower. I'm just gonna grab it and drag it in here and just do it in here. It's on the right track? No, it's not on the right track. He just gets it a little bit slower and a little more like noticeable time between the different like tremolo-y things going on in here. I like, brings the frequency center down a lot more too. Start beefing this up before we even hit it with frequency shifter. Oh man, I have old art bass on here. Wow, I haven't seen this in a long time. I do not do sound design on this computer ever, so there's probably some weird stuff in here. Let's see what else we want to play. Oh, Pro MV. Just smooth everything out. Oh, I don't have any of my presets in here. Just do a quick something like this, maybe around like 100. Yeah, like maybe a little. Yeah, that's fine. These are all. I could hit this small. Like that. Just hear what we're doing like overall before we're even hitting frequency shifter. You know what, let me bring this up a little bit and just bring this whole up. Okay. So I kind of like it right around this area, but I want to give it a little bit more motion. So get an LFO on this guy. Just a little bit of movement there. Let's get this a little bit more usable for things. Man, I have none of my presets in here at all. Okay. Is there a circle one? Yeah. No stereo. I hate stereo. I don't want my things to be shift. Kind of liking that. What if we go lower? Went a little bit higher. I do feel like that's kind of a sweet spot right around there. Like fill it out even more. What do I even have on this computer? Yeah, this doesn't get loud enough. You know what that means? It doesn't get loud enough. Make it louder. I don't know. I like that as a layer that I could use, so I'll just render this out for now, and we can just start grabbing some other stuff. This is an action that just renders down this stuff into the audio file. I tend to work kind of like destructively on a lot of this stuff. Oh, Alex in chat says, have I tried using Portal? No, because it's a trash plugin. It sounds bad. Just clean these up. I'm gonna miss anything anyone says in chat also, because I literally, so if you want to know how janky my setup is, I have my laptop plugged in next to me, just sitting over here, and I just have the stream up with the chat on there because I don't have a second monitor that I'm working on to actually do anything with. Not like that. Okay, just trimming out a bunch of the, like, I'm probably not going to use this, so get rid of it right now. Boom, done. Make these like close to each other. Oh God, my settings are so messed up. Let me just add quick fades on anything that needs them around here. Very much in this sort of like state of doing verse creation and things, I'm pretty like just kind of let like stuff happens, and whatever ends up in the file is like kind of fine. Like, I don't really care about being super methodical about like, oh, I really hate this variation, so let me just delete it. You're like, no, like, just get it in there, make myself a little batch of just a bunch of things that I like, and then I'll just go like toss it over here somewhere. Actually, I should probably put it at the start and then work on other things later. Okay, so let's just see what this sounds like going through some other source. What's the command, this thing? Oh, lose traveler for now. Ow. I'm sorry. How do I make this quieter? There we go. Yeah, this is like some plastic wrap stuff that I recorded a super long time ago. But I'm trying, Alex, I'm trying to make some like Destiny 2 strand stuff. Oh, let me mute my thing. This is the real good stuff right here. Here's the start. So, I don't know. There's actually surprisingly like totally fit in there with it. As like a layer. This needs a lot more supporting stuff around it. Alex, do you know if there's a way to pitch? I don't know if you ever use the Media Explorer. Can you pitch stuff in here like very speed the way that you can with Sound Miner? Because I don't have Sound Miner in this computer. It's making me sad. Why do you not make sound? Playing through the thing. Oh, it's because I have it muted. This might be good for more actual like whoosh stuff. I can't wait. I can't be bothered to wait for a 4-second whoosh. Let's make that a little bit faster. Bring that damp up because this is harsh sounding. Add in late Reaper 5. What version Reaper am I even on? 6.15. I could probably update that. I bet there's a lot of stuff in here that I just don't have but could be using. Okay, well, I kind of like this. Let's just bring this in too. What is the button to even bring things in? So out of touch with Reaper Media Explorer. Bring this down. I always like it when it goes down. Go heavier on the warbly. Let's make this wider. It's too not wide. What do we want for that? Do I have PS22 in here? I do. Very good. Oh, that's too wide though. Do I have two? Wait, there. Oh, ooh. Oh, that's much better. Granular plugs. Do I even have Portal on here? Should I just do Portal for the meme? No, I never downloaded it. Do I even have granular? I'm gonna granularize all this up in S layer in a little bit. I'm trying to remember what else I have. Oh, I put Ubic on here, right? Did I install those or did I just download them? I just downloaded them, didn't install them. They're on my computer. I'm scared to stream me installing them to my computer. Hold on. Give me half a second. How do I hide my desktop? Display capture. There we go. Let me see where these ended up. Cubic. Thought I did install these. Maybe I just didn't point Reaper to where they are. Look, I spent a whole thing today just trying to get all my plugins over here, get my Reaper settings. It's been a long morning. I probably need to rescan. Scan for new plugins. New. No. Okay, so I just didn't point it to the right place. Where's it getting pointed to? Where does it need to get pointed to? ST plugins. I mean, that's where I would have. It should definitely be there. ST plugins, paths. There's too many things for me to check. I can't be bothered to check all of them before I go live. Where the hell are my VST plugins even? Edits. Add. The local drive VST plugin. Yuhi. Do I have to tell it to look specifically? Oh God. Well, I hit the clear cache rescan, so we're gonna have to rescan all of my plugins. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Let's just, you can see all the plugins I have. I have a lot of plugins on here. Most of them I don't use. Gone through phases of my life of just buying plugins and then never using them and then continuing to buy more plugins. Everyone does it. We all do it. We've all done it. All will continue to do it. FM8, more like FML. Am I right? Okay, see you, Alex. Have fun. I'm having fun. Scanning. This is a good reminder of what I actually have installed in this computer. Just seeing all the plugins. Probably some weird stuff in here. Midnight EQ. Oh yeah, D blue. Million Waves plugins. Everyone complains about Waves, but I don't know. I like a lot of Waves plugins. There's a lot of good Waves plugins. Licensing's like a little bit annoying, but also the plugins cost like 20 bucks, so I'm willing to cut them a little bit of slack for that. Man, this was a critical blunder. I have too many plugins. Oh, are we done? I don't think I saw Yuhi in here at all, which is the best part about all that. If I go in here. Oh no, it is there. Okay, cool. Mission accomplished. Let's go. All right. Ubic, my friend. That is not how you spell Ubic. Ubic. It's so self-explanatory. It's not a weird word at all. Oh, they're not licensed on here. I thought these were iLock. Well, we're gonna use them in demo mode. Let's see how it goes. I love playing with just moving around the knobs on this plugin. It gets like really weird sounding. So let's send this to just like an LFO or something. That's gonna be way too fast. Yeah, we can keep it absurdly strong. This is just pure chaos at this point. Beautiful. Oh yeah. There's a lot of hurt in this. It just hurts sometimes. Let's get some anti-hurt soothe on there. Slooping. I don't know why all of these have like 5 seconds of silence at the end that I don't care about. Yeah. I don't think I get a little more. It's blasting noise at me because I don't have it licensed, but I don't have time to go license it. I assure you I own a license for Ubic. We got to keep the show moving though. All right, let me get this. We're just gonna like bounce it out and then I'll just chop out the little silence parts. What am I looking for? Parameter modulation. This LFO also. Way less strength. I really just want it right in the center. Centered. Okay. But I like it. What if we toss this earlier in the game? No, I don't want to. This is already kind of like creating whooshes on a tone. I'm gonna skip out some traps into this. Add some classic disperser. All right, I like that. You hear the noise going through all the other stuff. Pretty good. Okay. So let's just render this out and I'll chop up some choice bits out of it and just toss it in my source folder area. Oh wait, it finished. I wasn't even looking. All right. It's down here. I like these little bits. Nice. nice too. Weird like drum. Just like this little bit right here. DJ Harchick. Hell yeah. Remix. This is my new new age kick or something. Yeah. It's got a nice little orbally wetness to it. Ooh. It's kind of weird and different than all the rest of them. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's just make these into their own thing. Sure. Sounds great. Toss it down in the pile. Next piece of source. Oh yeah, sounding like a DJ scratch thing. By the way, is my chat shows up on the stream, right? Just so it doesn't, if I make a VOD of this later, it doesn't sound like I'm just talking to no one. Yeah. So that was a bunch of this. Where is it? Probably not going to show up if it's in here. I had a licensing snafu for some reason with Ubik, but yeah, I was just playing with these two on LFOs. So this kind of like, I think it's switching between like playing the grains forward and backward, which is why you're getting some of that like DJ scratch, because you're just kind of doing the same thing. Okay. I'm not going to really use that much UBG though, because it's going to be a pain in my butt. So let's find some more. We had a lot of the like high rubbery stuff. I want to find some more lower wet things. Where's my, so I have a bunch of like, I was trying to emulate some of the Boom mutate library a little while ago, and I have a bunch of like weird sounds that I made from that might work well for this. I'm thinking we can do these warbly and wetter. Some of them are a little bit cooler. Yeah, this is the stuff. Let's just grab this. And what do we I probably just want to ratchet this up a little bit. It's a little noisy. There's a little bit of like wash in the background. Let's see if we can get rid of some of that. I don't want to lose too much of this high end though. I don't know. This might be lost cause. Might not be the right plugin for doing this. Yeah, a little bit too much high. Do I have Bruce free on here? That might do it. I do. Okay. God damn it. Really should have checked a lot of these before I started streaming to make sure I actually had licenses. Is this granular processing and disperser? There's definitely a disperser in there. I think a lot of it is like, so this is basically, I'm going to be doing the same kind of thing for this, but I think I did a big like palette. So it's a lot of like distorted filter freak movements and disperser and stuff like that on like water and rock, traveler to like window it. And then I tossed it all into S layer and then did some more processing on here. So I think this is like that running through a Doppler. Right. I think the main clicky stuff is like, it was this like low distorted synth that pitched down like super, super low. So you started hearing like the individual movements up and down of the oscillator like clicking, and then you run that through more distortion and it kind of like brings back some of the high end and gets this cool like flubby sound. I just want to like clean it up a little bit. What else do I even have? Do I have WNS on here? Lose the sub, but let's do like, God, I don't have any of my presets. I do this sometimes when I want to clean up stuff. This is not a shelf, is it? And why is this running at like 2 frames per second? It's so weird. Anyways, set those all to 0. Oh wait, this is Pro Q2. God damn it. Pro Q3. You're licensed, right? Okay, good. Oh, does this have any of my things in here? No. Well, it has this one, but this is not what I want. Okay. Make you like a tiny bit bigger. So I'll do this sometimes where you basically just make like a bunch of bands on here and set them all to do, you like turn them down and then use dynamic EQ. This is probably a little bit absurd. Just gonna touch the band on these ones. Maybe make this like 10. But basically you can have it like kind of dynamically, like this is almost like a denoiser, because it'll basically just turn it up when there is stuff going on around here, and then the second things kind of like settle down, it'll turn it down. And it's good for just like cleaning up the tails on things that kind of have like certain frequencies or parts of it that just stay a little bit longer. So you can see like, yeah, the comparison with it off. It's just a little bit tighter. I don't know that it's doing a ton of what I want. It's kind of working. I don't know. Works for me. I'm just gonna use these as they are for now. Let's start finding some more source. What else is in here? These are pretty cool, I think. Sure. I don't think I'm gonna steal this whole thing, but I kind of like the poppy start of it. Let's try and like just grab the transient off it. I should start doing these like on the clip because it'll be a little bit easier. Each comp on here. Just do the old. Just analog off. Just really isolate the like punch of that first hit, because I like that sound. And then we probably I want to like brighten it up a little bit. Dolphos. Ooh, that's a little too much. This Pro Q3 doesn't have my presets though. Let's try Newfangled. Just want that like punchy start. You can tell it's like the same sample just being pitched up and down. We're going balls to the wall. Just slam this transient and do a bunch of different things. Where's my Denon? It's a little suspect when you get it down that low. Sure. Works for me. I don't really want to spend like too much time on any of these. Like, I just got nice little transients that can pop into places. These will like cut through pretty well, punctuate things. Might even just do a quick. I don't want the tail from other things. I don't know. I like the tail on these, but that just trim this a little bit. Might have moved it too far forward on some. Yeah, it's good enough for me. I'm here with the others. Okay. Let's listen back again at the stuff I'm trying to emulate, and let's just kind of hear other layers. There's some of that like big, low, whooshy stuff that's cool. I like, wow. Wonder if we could get some like, I don't know if I have any like big cloth movements or something that could be good to get that kind of like wide low. And there's a little bit of it with this stuff, but I want a little bit more like physicality to it, or feel a little bit like more present. I have like cloth. Large. Yeah, that's a little more what I'm looking for. Thank you, Kai. Always killing it. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I set out specifically to try and just copy Strand. I literally, before this, I like speed ran through the first mission to grab like these captures of stuff. I like couldn't find any, like no one online has any just like, here's all of the abilities without someone like talking about here's your build you should use and whatnot and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, I just want to hear the 6 sounds in isolation so I can listen to them and be like, wow, this sounds really sick. Yeah, so here's for anyone that's just coming in, here's like some of the layers that I kind of made so far. I should move these to not right under the video so they don't start playing on top of each other all the time. I always like tossing all of my like source stuff just on top of each other in like a big mass at the beginning, and then just kind of listening back to it like that as time goes on. Not really any like benefit to it, but it's just kind of fun to hear cacophony of like weird sounds on top of each other. Anyways, let's play with this a little bit and see if we can't get something a little bit cooler sounding at it. Okay, what do I want to do with this? We turn these into like some Z-noisy, warbly things. Getting like a little bit of it. Kind of cool. A little bit weird. Just get like a tiny bit of it back. Okay. We can work with that. Let's de-click it also because it's being a little bit clicky. Click and declip. Might clean up some of the like top end of that. I don't use declip that often. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like be very picky with what I actually save of this after, because there's only gonna be little bits that actually sound good, but I can probably get something cool out of this. So let's MB just start. Did I see that it had? Does this have a preset on it? No, it doesn't. Or did that put it on the track? Did put it on? No. Let me just make that preset that I was gonna use, that I use all the time. Here, it's something like this. Somewhere around here. Up here. Like 6. I'm just gonna make this default. Just so I have some type of multiband thing going on right away. Oh, and I just deleted all of it. Why did I do that? There we go. So this will clean up some of the low end and still keep like the highs going on. So you can kind of lose a lot of this stuff really quickly if you're using Z-noise. So you need to find some way to kind of balance it out because it's just grabbing way more stuff from the high end than it is from the lows. Let's get more movement on this phases. Thank God phases has a license on it. Yeah, that's already adding some more cool motion to this. I like that. I'm just gonna leave that default, you know? Don't fix what's not broke. It just works. Maybe we can get some filter freaky goodness in here. Pro MB is not enough. No half measures. When in doubt, slam it. None of this extra stuff. still needs like maybe Gulfoss can bring us a little bit high and back. I don't know that I love that. There's that one like weird resonant frequency in there I'm not a huge fan of. Done with. Yeah, what is that E? Can I find it with Pro Q and just kill it? Okay, there's freeze. Man, it's so laggy. What's going on? Okay. Kill you. I need this bigger. Oh, that kills my thing? Come on. Somewhere around there. Ah. This one right here is really where it's hurting me. I might just skip that variation then. Can we OTT to bring some of the stuff back? Kind of like that. It's like maybe getting a little distorted. What is declip doing? Let me another D-click into this. Yeah. Oh yeah, I am grabbing the x86 ones. Yeah, if you guys weren't here at the start of the stream, this is very thrown together. I had to like reinstall a bunch of stuff super quickly right before I did this, and I haven't had like any of I never do anything on this computer actually, so there's a bunch of weird old plugins that just don't exist anymore, or that I haven't touched in a really long time. Do I have a good declick? Yeah. Kill that. Oh, please. Please. What am I deleting then? I hit delete. Remove selected effects. That's a little bit better. Oh, come on. A little bit less of that like crunchy, distorted sound. What is Filter Freak really doing what I want? Yeah, that's fine for now. Let's just render this out and grab some choice bits from it that are sound actually like kind of useful. running anything RX slows stuff down, so this renders a long ass time. And this is just a long file too. Okay. These are all fine. Oop. I don't know that I actually like. Those two. This is definitely like a fill things out layer and not a play on the top and be super noticeable layer. That's not bad. Decent. Ooh, no, do not like that. How much Diablo 4 sound design is done in Reaper? Everyone pretty much uses whatever DAW they want to use for the most part. So I do all my stuff in Reaper. There's a couple other people I think who are in Reaper. A lot of Pro Tools too. I think one person uses Nuendo. But definitely, there's definitely some Reaper lovers at Blizzard overall. Gross. A little bit better. Yeah, sure. That one's like not the worst of all time. This. I think I liked these ones also. Why did I just delete that? There we go. Fun. Cool. Save these for later. Where'd all my stuff go? Here. Okay. So how do I have? I don't know. I want to get like maybe like 10 different types of sounds, and then I'm just gonna toss a bunch of them into S layer and see what comes out. That's one of the main ways I like doing source creation, is just kind of like when you're in palette building mode and you're not really worrying about designing stuff that's like specifically works really well for a actual animation or something that has to match some timing. You know, it's fun to just kind of like let randomization just create a bunch of things for you that you probably wouldn't have necessarily created on your own. So let's continue on here. What other stuff do I want? Are there any more? Bunch. Ooh, I like that. I just grab those. I keep on pressing sound miner keys to grab things in here. Let me just pull out. There's like, this one's a little bit too metally. That one's a little too metally. Cool. I just search MH. What horrible old what horrible old recordings do I have in here? God, this is all stuff from like when I was at Berkeley, like my freshman year, just using my like little Zoom recorder on like anything I could find. Oh, I actually kind of like that water stuff. It's weird. I'm pretty sure I recorded this on my iPhone. Okay, first off, none of that gross stuff at the start that hurts. Okay. It's down. Add some soothe on it immediately because it sounds gross. Oh, you're playing the video again. OTT that. Let's just see. Oh, it brings out the bad. Brings out the bad. I don't like that at all. Just get rid of some of that up there. There's nothing good up there. Yeah, the good stuff's all around here. Oh, I caught a little bit. Hold on. One sec. If we, you know what? Let's play around with. I got this plugin that I haven't messed with that much. MorphEQ. So it's essentially like this EQ modulator thing. You can set like movements for it basically, and when you morph, it just moves around. So I'm just gonna set a bunch of these and just have it kind of like start warbling in places. Just, I'm really picking these at random, but I like feel like they could sound kind of cool, and it starts moving around. Okay, and then. Oh, that's gonna be, let's just bring that. Why is this a shelf? Hold on. Peak. I don't know, get that moving around a little bit. Triangle. I don't love that. What if this is a cut? Just need some Z noise to get rid of some of the stuff in the back too. Oh, I ended up with a bunch of extra soothes on here. Hold on. Just delete, please. Thank you. I don't know that I'm loving this. I don't know. I'm gonna try for like another half a second on this layer, and then probably give up on this. This is an old recording, like I said. Yeah, I don't really like that. On to something else. Really, I got something going here. Okay, this stuff could be good. We can make that work. I use unveil it all. Make this a little bit cleaner. It does kind of work. Alright, what if we gave this thing, do I not have, are you telling me I don't have Metaflanger on here? You're gonna tell me I don't have Metaflanger. Do I have like Blue Cat Flanger? There we go, sure. Sounds beautiful. You love it. That Pro MB on there too. dupe this a couple times. We have a little bit more to work with. Glue that together. Oop, something fell off my desk. Let's get some manipulator going on here just first. Manipulator is one of those plugins that I like. Still don't really fully understand what it does, but a lot of times I find I can just turn knobs and actually I like the way it sounds. Right, now it's getting weird. Smear. Oh, it like caught a pitch there for a second. Choice bits of it that are occasionally. Kind of like that. Let's do a good old. No, I don't want ultra. I want multi. Do just bring it up a little bit before we start whooshing it. That'll should make the whooshes a little bit more consistent sounding in volume. What other granular stuff do we have in here? Yeah, I barely even remember what I have in this computer. Oh yeah, I have all the melded stuff. Mondo mod. I have shade. There's shade, right? Surely shade works. Oh. I don't like that. Some weird stuff in here. Oh. Yeah, I like that. Sold. Print it. Is this gonna... Hold on. Is this gonna give me a mono file out? Never actually do the stuff in Reaper. I like, so for the Warlock stasis thing, I have like pretty much only ever played Hunter, so I just like barely know what the sounds are for like any of the other classes. All the stasis stuff sounds like dope though. It's all got this like plunky cool stuff. Oh, heavily declicking. You're going to suggest heavily declicking before I add shade. Yeah, we can try that out. We could also do, since this is such a weird clicky sound, we could also do the whole declick. Yeah, see, it gave me a mono sound. I don't want that. Could also do the whole declick and then just listen to the clicks sort of thing. Is there a way, trying to avoid, maybe it is faster to just send this to like here and then record the output. See, I've already thought this through in my preset and I just have it set up to do this, but then I just never use it anyway. Why does it want me to put these on first? Surely it would be like, use the one from this decade. Okay, come on. I should go in and do, where's the, there's that setting where I can just hide like if it has x86 in it, right? Yeah. Where's the filter in here again? Is it in? Oh, here it is. All right, I'm getting rid of the not monos. Not x86. Okay. So now, no, that's not what I want. Now when I type in the click, I might need to, I don't know how to type also, and I might need to, weird, maybe I need to like restart in order to get it to do it. I don't know. I don't want to derail this too much more. Stopped it. I'm happy with that. I don't want to spend too much longer on this layer. I do this sort of thing a lot in Sound Miner, where you have the knob where you can just like play with the play rate on stuff, and I'll just have like some sound running through some chain and then just like mess with the play rate as it's going through that, so you can get some, you just kind of hit some plugins differently and you can get some of the like, pitch movement in there too. This kind of works to do the same thing on here. It's probably glitching out a lot, but because I'm running it through like 30 million plugins anyway, it doesn't really matter. Alright, that's plenty of that. I don't need that recording anymore. Let's just clean this up a little bit. Find the good ones. Like just this. Save these like high clicky ones. Maybe like toss them in the tail of something. I don't know. They're not exactly what I was trying to get out of this. This. Aussie's up here, so they're in a different place. Let's grab these high guys. Let's just clean out some of the low midsy stuff. Oh. That's kind of cool, maybe. Here's transient master. Do you really want me to put? I'll do SPL instead. Oh, that put it in the wrong place. Activation required. Computer, why do you not have any of my things on here? Come now. Just because I haven't touched it in like 5 years doesn't mean that it shouldn't be there. We're gonna use 32-bit transient master. Just smooth these out a little bit. You can toss them in as like little detail things in there, but you don't want like these random bits poking out too much if you're gonna do that. Much nicer looking. Okay. Do another batch of OMB on these. Toss that in there with all the other stuff. Just put it on top of each other and give a nice listen to the cacophony of things. It's just fun to do that every once in a while. These are too loud. It's also nice just playing them. You can kind of get a feel for things that stick out too much, because I'm just gonna like shove all of these into S layer. And then if you have one layer that is like, or one file that's just way louder than everything else, then it just sticks out whenever it comes up. So it kind of be a nice way to just balance that stuff out. I want a couple more. Let's get a more neutral whoosh, because I keep on accidentally turning things into warbly things that are more upfront. There's some of this stuff. Man, these are such old bad sounds. Where's my ghost? Yes. I'm just gonna toss these in. These are sounds that I made a long time ago. I kind of play with that sort of stuff. Sure. We're not going to use all these, but I don't feel like going through them right now and figuring out which ones are good and which ones are bad. Let's just search whoosh. Oh, I forgot about these. I don't even remember. It's apparently I made some of this with my O-Coast and then ran it through a bunch of stuff, but what those things were, I could not tell you. I kind of like that. It has like a different feel to it. God, what is Control B is in SoundMiner is like spot to session. I keep on pressing it because that's what I do whenever I find a cool sound, and then it just opens up whatever this is. My project bay. I don't even know what the project bay actually is in Reaper. Probably never will. It's fine. Let's play with these and get these just feeling like a little bit more natural sounding wishes. Where did they go? Oh, why does it? Man, my settings are like super fucked. There we go. Give me some soothe. A little bit more Z noise. Don't really need any of that stuff way up there. Will decrackle get fire crackles? Oh, Project Bay lists all media in the project and their locations. Great for moving or copying everything to a project folder. It can also be used to manage effects in use in the project. Cool. I actually use this so for copying stuff over to a project. If I needed to move it somewhere else, that's fine. But I have started doing this thing where I have this like custom action on my save that just copies everything over every time I save. if it hasn't been copied yet. And this is very nice, especially for me at work, because I have I work hybrid, so I have a computer on campus and a computer at home. And so sometimes when my sessions move between the computers, they have different file paths, and then things get lost and whatnot. But this just always makes sure that like everything's in the right place. That's kind of my solution for copying things to sessions. What else do I want to do with this? Let's give it a little bit of filter freak movement, because I can't just put a straight white noise whoosh into my sounds. I would be remiss to do that. So cheesy sounding, but sometimes it works. What if we did the thing where we move in frequency while it's moving up? Like set this to like 5. It's to like 10 or something. I don't know. Adds a little bit more movement to it. I have an higher number. That doesn't seem quite right. You know what? Oh, hold on. My whole computer's freezing up. Uh-oh, it didn't like that. Okay, let's try doing this differently. Rather than modulating that with that, let's do the LFO in here. And then we'll do the actual threshold whoosh stuff in here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Oh, it doesn't. Reaper doesn't like that. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, cool. Render it quick while it's not angry with me. Oh man, how long has my video been just saying recording paused for some reason, even though there's no recording going on? I hope this isn't recording me. Oh, that's gonna... Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm a pro streamer, as you can tell. Okay. Cool. So that's just like some whooshy stuff to fill out space and sound a little bit more natural, but without just being like a pure noise whoosh. I feel like we got a decent amount of stuff here. Let's grab like 5 sounds from each of these and then just chuck it into There's this. Oh yeah, these things. Chuck it into S layer and then see what it sounds like. So I'm gonna keep all of these over here untouched because I'll probably just bounce them out as like other things in my personal library later, I guess, or something. I don't know. But over here, we can just split these up and just pick our favorites. This one's a little bit weird. Kind of like just this part of this one. This one's weird, but sometimes weird's good. And there, that's good. Get rid of those for now. Those ones are different. Oh, this is just these things. I don't know, they're all very similar. Maybe the end files are get a little bit different. So, what? That. Sounds good to me. This one sounds a little different. Those are the same though, so don't really need any of those. Really quick, do like get rid of some of that. I don't really like that. These. That one's kind of metally. I don't need too many of these exact same transients. And maybe grab this one. Oh, it's weird sounding. Ooh, I forgot I even grabbed these. You're not like in. One of my settings is wrong here somewhere. Too lazy to go figure out what it is, so I'll just do it manually. That one's way louder. There's toss these in here. Fine. These actually, I kind of want to do another little cleanup on. Tiny little fades on them, I guess. Let me just do that same. I should have saved a preset that does it, but that same like quick cleanup thing here. Just clean up the tails. They're a little bit noisy sounding. Okay. Make this a little bit cleaner looking. Why is this not working? I have a key command. Am I in some weird? What is this A? Is on my mouse. Am I in some weird mode? Did I get myself in some weird mode? Normally I would be able to like control click and it would just jump all of these over to where the playhead is. And that's very nice for just like keeping things organized. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing right now though. All right, what do we have here? These are just purpley guys, right? Yeah. Trim these a little bit. Probably don't really need all of these, but I got 127 files I can put in S layer, so we're gonna be fine with that. Oh man, why do I even have this video up? I'm not actually watching it. You know what? Make it easier to just batch strip silence on those later. Click these guys. I love my also just total lack of consistency between using this like fast effects finder and then just going in and using the normal one. My brain just like decides at different times it wants to use different ones. I want these to be a little bit, when it gets lower, I just don't want it to pop out as much. There you go, just kind of smooths down. Like I said, I just want these to be like little accenty things that are in there and not super as noticeable. Okay. Oh, I totally rendered these ones. Well, that's fine. So I got all my sounds. Oh. Let me do a quick, just add like 0.05 and 5 fade onto any things that don't already have fades. Maybe not these ones, because they're transient-y. But everything else was pretty not transient-y. Clean up the dart on some of these also, just so that they can be more immediate in S layer. Right. These ones also. Okay. And now we render the map. Where do I want to put these? Totally not been working in 96. So there's like, I don't think any of these are actually 96 files, right? Oh, no, I do not want to look at or 2. I know they are 96. Maybe it is doing some things in 96. I probably don't. Oh, screw it. We'll just render them out in 96. Is this just gonna put it in my session? Okay. Where did it put them? I probably have some weird folder defined in my settings that are not from this computer originally. Now this should be in. Put this. Rendered. Cool. So let's pop open S layer. And just dump our sounds in here. How many do we end up with? Let's see what place this is. 65 sounds. Okay. So let's just make sure we're not grabbing a bunch of extra ones we don't need to. And see, so now you can just in S layer generate like a bunch of crazy stuff in here. Let's start playing around with randomization in this and getting them to do cool. I want the delay to be more pitch. I like things pitching up more than I do down in this. I feel like a lot of times you pitch stuff down, it starts just sounding weird and more noticeable. Let's do like only 5 layers also. Ooh, I like that. So sometimes I'll just do this thing where I just like find a sound that I like, or like randomly get to some set of samples that I like, and then I'll just turn off the sample randomization. And then you can kind of like go pretty heavy on pitch randomization and some of the delay stuff. And you get drastically different sounds. Yeah, I mean, those are kind of cool. Let's play with the grain. So what are our sounds even? What are our layers? Yeah, so this one. Middle one, let's go granular with it. Let's just solo it and see what we're doing. Is this doing what I think it's doing? Grain on. Not doing what I think it's. There we go. Get some randomization on these. Randomize how much we're actually stretching it. It's maybe a bit much on this, or get this in there. And the other thing is you can play with these, or the like sequencers, to just add some extra like motion to it too. So the value will like change. It's a little bit finicky. One of those things that I never like fully understood how to use, but just kind of play with them so I can make it work sometimes. Cool. So I like that. On another layer in here that I like. Oh, so this one I'm gonna lock to the start. Pretty sure double clicking on stuff will like yeah, it like locks it so that when you randomize it doesn't change. This will just put our like transient closer to the start of the sound. What else is in here? That's a prime candidate for granularizing. I want this one to be longer. Oh, it's because I don't have this. Yeah, that's a little bit closer to what I wanted. A little less flandery and a little bit more like stuttery. So sure, let's just play with that and just see what it gives us. No, I kind of don't really like the transient. That was this layer, right? Yeah. Is another transient? Is it this one? No, I just muted the wrong layer. And these. Where's that low whoosh? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so it is that top one. Oh, it's locked to the same pitch. I hate the like default ones are often the presets have that in there, and I always forget to undo it. It'll probably sound better when there's actual animation. Yeah. But maybe it'll sound a little tighter if we do a little bit less delay overall. Okay, so normally, I probably should have just been recording for all of that. Normally, I would start playing with like other stuff on here too. Like, I mean, Pro MV is just always good to put on to just glue stuff together a little bit. Some fresh air too. Bring up high mids just a little bit. You can start doing things like, do I have Waves Doppler on here? Yeah, there we go. I still, Waves Doppler is like kind of not my favorite, but no other Dopplers have the whole like just auto trigger when sound comes through them. So I find myself still using it a lot because it's just good for those sorts of things. So we can like play with it. Like it's just gonna go whenever we do this. I want this centered. It's so janky though. Like I can try and do some things to get the center time to be faster by just like changing the settings incorrectly, and then it lets me like move that stuff to be sooner. Oh, yeah, there's a lot going on there. Make it a little bit longer. It's so finicky. I just want Traveler to add this to it somewhere, and then I can just never use Waves Doppler ever again. Like those are cool. I think I need to. How do I type Pro L? I think those are pretty sweet. You can play around too with like, let's randomize if we're reversing sounds or not. Let's go hard on our pitch randomization. Maybe it'll sound cool. Move stuff down a little. Yeah, I'm liking what we're getting now. It's all the same samples, but like they're hitting the granular a little bit different every time, and the pitch is different, and they're delayed, and some of them are reversed, and then all that's hitting the Doppler at different times, so it makes it like feel a little more varied. You can actually get like a surprising amount of variations out of what is ultimately a set of like 6 sounds. That's enough of those. Let's start playing around and just see if we can find another bunch that sounds. Oh, is this doing the whole stereo thing? I don't like that. I don't like that. Ooh. That was nice. Randomization up a little bit. That was a weird one. Sure. I mean, those are cool. Let's get some more randomization stuff. Oh, another weird S layer thing I didn't know for a long time. Where you press this button like matters actually. You can see like if you press it way on the left, it's still randomizing, but the like amount any one of the values jumps is like a lot less. And then as you move it over, it'll randomize a little more. And then I think on the right is actually just like full randomization. I didn't know that for a really long time. So I would sometimes just like press here by accident and then be like, why isn't my sound changing that much when I go in a lot? But that could be good if maybe I say, let's say like, let's just do this and find a sound, and I will like actually really like the way that all the different sounds kind of like trigger on top of each other, the general cadence of it, but I still want like a little bit of randomization. See if I can find one that's good. Like that's kind of cool. So, oh, I just randomized it. Well, gone forever. Cool, I like that one. So, not randomize this that much. We'll still get a little bit of change, but all the other stuff can still randomize like fully. Yeah, it's enough of that. Let's grab like one or two more that I like. Whoa, that one's just weird sounding. What is that one sound? I want to know which layer that is so I can turn it down. There you are. CPU lower. So loud. What if we play more grand? Let's go full grain. Honestly, I don't know that I love that. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. First time chatter, Tuna Toboggan needs more disperser. Say no more. Here, I'll go full pinch for you. It's gonna sound awful. Greetings from Germany. Long time viewer. Living in an apartment in LA has broken my brain because my brain was just filtering out that like resonant frequency as just like someone playing loud bass music outside of my apartment or something. It's great. We need this before the Doppler. That's not bad. Ooh. What if we toss some more freak shifter on here also? Let's go like let's try some weird stuff. Ooh, I like that. Kind of catches the like mid-rangey stuff. All right, pitching. Yeah, I never liked down. Down just sounds bad in S layer. It's bro. I don't think it's working on this computer. I'm so mad. So there is, if anyone is familiar with FL Studio, there's the like little dancing anime girl that pops up and will just dance to the BPM of your computer. And I spent a really long time finding a Reaper extension that got it working for Reaper, and then also having to go find a custom sprite sheet for the FL Studio specific version and get it working. And I had it in a startup action, so it would just pop up on my screen every time I launch Reaper. And it just doesn't work on this computer now, and it makes me sad. But it also used to be a floating window that just stayed on top of everything. So I would have it on my computer, and then it would like pop up over the game engine, and I would be in like a Zoom meeting with people, and they would be like, "What's on your screen?" And I would have to go into this big long spiel about FL Studio, and it was great. Let's start doing the like windowing thing. We just make these shorter. Oh, I lost my, hold on, I lost, kind of need my Doppler to know when I can actually go. Make this faster also. Sounds great, right? What did I do? Like that. I don't know. That's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have to go dig through this now and find like the good sections of sounds. But like, so there's like this one back here. Oh, come on. This was a whole nice little section that I liked. I like my things. Oop. The source is, if you were here for earlier in the stream, Noah, you would know what the source was. It's a bunch of this stuff up here. So it's a lot of like, this is some like plastic wrap stuff that I had. I was running it through like Freak Shifter and UBIC, and then this is kind of the same, a little bit different processing. These are some old blubby wishes that I made a long time ago. Same with these, just some impact stuff. Some Z-Noise cloth stuff that I kind of hate the more I listen to it. Some old impacty things. This is balloons going through Manipulator and Shade and Traveler. I think this is some old amalgamation of random explosions and distortion that I made a long time ago. Same with this. This is some, apparently I made this with an O-Coast. You tell me how to make that with an O-Coast. I don't know how you do that. I did at one point, but I don't anymore. The file name is, oh, I'm sure I ran it through other stuff, but it started out as an O-Coast. You know what? This might have been going into like driver, I think. I think I was using driver in this. It's cool. I have no idea how I would ever make the sound ever again. But I don't need to because I already have it. There's just some lame noisy whooshes that put some filter freak on them to make them less boring. And then I think this is just some like random stuff from the other sounds. But yeah, I just toss this all in S layer. These are all the variations that I actually put in. Where'd my actual sounds go? Yeah. Did I delete like a bunch of this by accident a second ago? I did. I only knew that I did that because I do that always, all the time. I like that. That's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so this is like, I'll just go through here and just grab all the files that aren't like super just awful. Yeah, I could use this one. I don't know. These are all like pretty similar. Yeah, I grabbed a bunch of strand captures earlier today. And I was just trying to like copy. Destiny, this is not a strand type sound. This is Destiny strand. I feel like that's kind of in the same ballpark. Mine are maybe a little bit more distinct and need a little bit more like actual asset design behind them, but it's like in the same ballpark. Ooh. Hate all this. So weird. I have to save it because it's so weird. Probably unusable. I'm doing this the wrong way. This just feels wrong. I should be coming from this direction. These are all cool. Make them ladder. Oh, come on. I can press the right buttons. This is way more variations of any of the stuff that I actually need. Which are kind of cool though. Just making more work for myself, trying to like figure out how to organize these into like vaguely useful strings of semi-related sounds that aren't just all the exact same thing. Like these last like 3 have been good. Those are appropriately different enough to be used. Those. Okay, now we're on to something. Hans Shimmer in the chat. The Hans Shimmer himself. Yeah, that's not bad. I can bass boost these. Let's just while we're auditioning, let's just it's a nice D2. There's a limiter on the master. Fine. Oh, I like that one. I like how you totally lose any semblance of like the start and end of a sound. It's just distortion. Beautiful. Okay, how did I like that. Yeah. It's like a different sound than these other ones. That's the exact same sound. Gross. I like that. Weird. Man, I really don't like those push layers that I have in all of these. Oh. Weird. I don't like these. Dumb sounding. No, I think it's... We'll see. Am I dumb? Oh yeah, totally is. I wasn't even really planning to save any of this anyway. These are all at 96. Look, this is all, I mean, I just haven't, I can just infinitely generate more of these if I want. These were at 96 because they weren't bounced out by other things. See? Yeah, whatever. I just won't pitch them down. It's fine. You're telling me you want stuff up above 20K? I don't want anything above like 9K, just in general. Here, how about this? I'll fix it. I can fix it really fast. Bam, they're all 96K now. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I don't want to do that. I hate that sound. Where'd this go? Yeah, that's just awful sound. That one's kind of cool. It's just, you get layers that are like too identifiable in S layer, and then these just sounds like the same sound every time. That one's not bad. I don't know. These are all sound thing. This might be kind of different. Why did I put that one up top? Be their own thing. I don't know, I don't care. Oh yeah, it's all this stuff up here. What is this? Be gone. really know what to do with these. We're about at the point where I ran out of steam of trying to like decide if any of these are good or not, because I mean, at this point I already have like 10 times more than I'll ever need. Something feels wrong about just like truly deleting them. Or at least that's cool. This is a little bit different than the other ones. Yeah, I wasn't really making impacts out of these. Kind of just making wishes. I don't know if I really want to like actually try and design any usable like sounds out of these. Because that's like a whole thing and I've been doing it for a while already. And I still only have like a very limited number of files on my hard drive and Reaper Media Bay. So much louder. I don't know, that could be a file. That's kind of vaguely. Are these like close enough to this? I don't know. Then I would just like render these out to be their own thing. Pretty much. Come up with some semi-descriptive name to somehow differentiate between 12 files of the exact same thing. Oh, that's just gonna delete those, isn't it? Okay, well, hold on. Use those NVK scripts, and sometimes I just try and trick them into like making things. Using ChatGPT to help you name stuff. I looked at ChatGPT and it wanted me to give my email to actually use it, and I was like, this is too much of a hassle. I don't want to actually sign up for an account for this. And then I just closed it, never looked at it ever again. I don't have my theme that actually fully hides these things on here. How do you find that? I could try and make a quick sound like using like a couple of these and then some of the impacts I have up top. Let me grab like I don't know. Ah, wait, I'm deleting these when I'm copying them, aren't I? I don't want to do that. Grab this one. Grab these two. Oh, now that's working. This is the most half-assed sound I've ever made in my entire life. Just not even listening to it before I start doing things to it. Ah. Something like, not with the, oh, come on. Missing a lot of something. It's just a collection of random sounds that don't really work together very well. Before I go, this is just like default things I put on an impact. Before I go actually like fine tune it, I want to like try and make the layers work a little bit. Gross. Too much E. Too much high E. Yeah. It's up and tighter too. That's a little better. It at least has like some amount of cadence to it. This is hilariously over the top. Just loud and kind of annoying. This onto a tone layer. Like that, I don't know. I don't look, there's a lot of things on this computer that I don't even know. This is also zoomed in. Oh, no, it's not zoomed in. I don't know. This is old. What did I even put this on? I don't want this on here. You gotta scoop. This is, I think this is from my like pure scoop the mids. Just any low mids are bad phase of my life. I kind of like the high end of this. There's like a specific range of the high end. I need some more lows. Also, you're right. Where are my sounds? Oh, bad. That. This one. Yeah, it's not bad. I want this. I want it like less. I need to do some making things less overtly stereo. I don't know, I kind of like the tail. I need aha. Fuck. None of my plugins work. My vitamin. No. Do I have ozone imager? Please. Thank you. Oh, you can high pass the. That's not a bad idea. Make it super wide. I don't know, something like that. I want this one to be less wide. Yeah, on this, I probably just want. Do I want low air? Don't I have? Is this licensed? It is. I don't even remember how to use this plugin. How about I just. I want it mono before. BX Solo isn't going to be authorized either. Wait, it's free, man. It's a free plugin. Surely you just let me use it. Is there a way I can just take like the left side only out of this? Maybe I just fucking. Oh, this has the preset on it for some reason, but it's not saved. Cleaning this stuff up a little bit. I wonder if we could do some like soundtrack. Not gonna be noticeable enough. Oh wait, that's too wide. It's just not doing it fast enough anyway, so it just sounds monotonous. Yeah. Clean out some of the low in this, because I don't really like it. Maybe I do just want Pro Q. Yeah, a lot of the wave stuff just with like automation just doesn't work very well for some reason. There's just that it's just why I like don't tend to do it that much regardless. I don't know. I feel like the sound's kind of cool. I want this to be a little bit more. I almost feel like I should like switch these. Oh, so it's actually really janky. I have a key command that is, if I Alt T, it's here. I'll make it more obvious. God damn it, zooming on this computer. It shuffles files. So when there's two, I actually have to hit it a bunch of times before it actually does it, but it's just spammed that until it swapped them. I think I'll do bunch. I think I'm just gonna steal the click off of this. Let's like pitch this one down a little bit to make it different. Just steal the like very top end of that one and make it louder. Yeah, there we go. was just missing that click. The action is, come on. XRAM shuffle order of selected items, keeping snap offset positions and parent tracks. So I just like this because sometimes I can, like, if you have like 3 variations of a sound and you want more of them, you can just like copy them, those 3 over, and then hit shuffle on everything, and then like it does half of the work of making like 3 more variations for you, and then you just have to tweak it a little bit. I don't know, that's not bad sound. Why don't I move this down to its own track? What do I want to do with this? This one's got this like little bit of mid-range to it that I don't really like. Oh, it's not letting me loop that because it's like you're gonna blow up your ears if you try and loop this. I like that stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it just fits in a little bit better. Yeah, it's a sound. Not my favorite sound, but it's kind of cool. It works. Compare it to any of this stuff. Yeah, I mean, theirs are better, but mine's lower. I need more of the, like, maybe some of this stuff. You know, let's toss some gooders on here. Actually, that's an hour. Makes it hurt more. It's more above 48K. There you go. It needs less. I don't know. I don't like that, actually. A lot of hurt in there. Let's toss these into their own bus and start doing some stuff with them. Maybe. Comp, R base. Oh, probably grab, yeah, it is this one. This one also. What's a lot of R base? Are you not just so low? Eh. I never really got any, like, high sizzy stuff in here. So I grab something from... Grab this whole file. I think this is like too loud for the start. Yeah, that's probably true. Well, someone wanted Decapitator on here. Well, it's also, I don't have the full mix on, so there's... I can remove it. Maybe I want this on. Just lose a little bit of the like harsh clicky on the this. Maybe I just want it on this layer specifically though, or this bus specifically. It's not giving me the right bus. Truly, I have Neutron, right? This is licensed. Okay. Ah, it's so harsh and hurts. Yeah, maybe not that hard, but... Yeah, sure. No, I needed that there. Maybe it needs more of like an actual just explosion sound. Do I have recordist explosions on here? I kind of like the I like the clicky boys on that. I don't know if I'll use the actual explosion part of that, but. Oh my god. Maybe this? I don't know. Try it. It kind of works. I don't know that I'm actually going to keep that in the sound. Oop. Yeah, I kind of like that. Needs to be like cleaned up more though. What's that loud ass click? Oop. Like that. Just make some space for some of the other sounds in the middle here. I don't know if I actually love this in context. There's a lot else going on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love it, but it's not horrible. Maybe I bring that down a little bit because it makes the second impact feel less cool. And that tail is so to the left. Don't really like that. Tell you what we're gonna do. Kind of fixes it. Yeah, I mean, that's good enough for me just making a random sound with no real reason for it or any animation or anything to it and not trying to make variations. Kind of stopped explaining my thought process behind some of those things, but I don't know. I think it works. Anyways, I've been doing this for a while, so 3 hours and 6 minutes according to stream counter over there. So I think I'm going to be done. But thanks for hanging out and complaining about my session being at 48K. See y'all later.